Поменяла?
Поменяла. А еще самое интересное, я микрофон забыла включить. Это... Это всегда такое бывает. Всем привет.
Привет.
Всем привет, привет, привет.
Так только я не вижу, если читать надо будет.
Так, ты на ВК-то зайди.
С отставанием буду смотреть.
Господи. Ну давай я сейчас возьму там телефон где-то у меня в это...
Подожди, сейчас я зайду.
Давай я
Не,
телефон
не,
возьму.
не гунди, сейчас я сам зайду.
Чё сразу не гунди? Чё я тебе опять сделала?
Сейчас я сам зайду.
Я вот тебя не вижу, как это поделиться-то. Ты интернет... поняла.
Что
Надо...
ты там поняла?
Ай, нет, не поняла. Да, поняла. Поделиться в сообществе. Чтобы все видели трансляцию.
Это туда. Она сама не публикуется почему-то.
Ну да, ну да. Good. У меня своя фишка теперь. Good. Я буду всех заколебывать этим. Короче, сегодня мы попроходим из 5 в 10. Поясняю. Вандердут ку. Ку-ку-ку. Привет. Поясняю, что это значит с 5 в 10. Короче, я могу как и пройти задание мира какое-нибудь такое несложное, или я буду проходить, мне надо оружие что-то делать. Эрнар пока нас покинул, но обещал вернуться.
Ну хорошо.
Да. Пока там затянула его на эту самую сюжетку, может. А у меня там все сюжетки пройдены. Я всю сумеру сюжетку прошу. Представляешь, 11 часов стримила, чтобы эти чертовы грибы запели.
Это да.
Для меня это было... Ух, прям. Принимаю. И пошла, 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 пошла. Вандердут, я быстро прошел. Поздравляю. Я нет, я 11 часов проходила этих грибов. Это еще они не озвученные были. Мне пришлось весь голос вложить в это во все, чтобы как-то было интереснее смотреть и не скучно, чтобы было. Я сейчас посмотрела Twitch, Genshin, стримит один паренек. Я думаю, а чем я хуже? Я тоже стример. Вроде как бы так. Вандер, для меня неозвученная речь, наоборот, проще читается. Кому как.
Как у Оксаны еще плюс она образы делает, так ей сложнее.
С кем-то
Да?
с кем там поговорить-то? Сейчас. Поговорите с Хунланом.
Хунуан. Нихуя себе имена.
Я его неправильно читала. Я думаю, что за хухе. Короче, вы поняли, короче, меня. Я,
А мне
кстати,
еще
недавно
показалось,
персонажей
поговорите с
попыталась
Хуливаном.
собрать. Оценишь? Перечисли так. Кого ты там собрался? Вон, за башку схватился. Вижу. Ну да, это.
С этим поговорить надо.
Вандер. У меня все 8 персов на стенде собраны. Поименно? Да.
Вот видишь, не озвучено.
Да, вот опять. Я это уже просто пропускаю. Нафиг надо. Я вот помню, как мы с Арнаром играли, если это то, что я думаю, то это прикольно. Там выставлять всякие ляльки, чтобы хиличурлы попадались на эти ловушки. Они так прикольно выкидывают, откидывают. Короче. Похоже, это тут тоже то же самое.
Мгм.
И тут надо собрать это. Еще одного игрока можно пригласить. Прикольно. Нехило их так кидало, если честно.
Мгм.
Так. Но я вижу, что тут Сахарозу что-то пытались
This
сделать.
world is full of unsolved
Че? Говорите по-русски. Вандер Казуха, Эй, Сайна, Дедус, Сяо, Каза, Ита, Тортыч. Неплохой списочек у тебя. А у меня юань зато есть. Ну чё опять? Понятно. То есть я фиг доберусь, да?
Мгм.
А тут чё, как подняться? Надо бы. Да? Сменить, допустим. Ух ты!
Мгм.
Прикольно. Ой, время дано ведь. Выполните испытание на время. Я остановила. Должна взять тебя. Я боюсь. Как испытание провалено?
Вот так вот.
Я вроде нормально. О! Сидят. Мимо. Ух! Повезло. Прикольно. Такое у меня... Так, а тут что? Что оно закрыто? Интересно. Повернуть налево, повернуть. Ага. Дует, то не туда немного. А чтоб на меня? Может, на меня надо? Чё? Сейчас меня снесет.
Мгм.
Нет, слушай. Странно как-то это все. Поняла, куда мне надо. Да?
Мгм.
То есть по-другому мне никак.
Нет.
Ну и как же мне тогда остановить, если тебя? F. Давай. Получилось.
Мгм.
Че укрывающий помог? Не-не-не-не-не. Я знаю, что это такое. Да-да. Блин, еще жесть стало. Короче, долго там не стоять. Выполните испытание на время. Там. Почему испытание провалено? Я же
Не
тут.
знаю.
Странно как-то. Чё, куда дальше-то? Оу. Жесть. Тройное.
У тебя вот это вот до сих пор висит, выполните испытание ловец ветра.
Не знаю, вот выполнить испытание и не дает. Щет. Блин,
Все, не успела.
куда оно погрузится? Ну, может, наверх-то поедем? Блин,
Еще одно какое-то испытание провалено.
черт!
Чё?
Блин. Так, повернуть. Сменим, если. В общем, 2 из 3 я насобирала. Да, ну чё так замудрили-то?
Опять провалено испытание. Да какое испытание? Описали бы хотя бы.
Не знаю. Ну, наверное, свойственно мне тупить в этом вопросе. А все остальное... Оу, ясно.
Они бы написали бы, какое было не выполнено-то испытание-то.
Не знаю, мне еще это испытание не сделано. Вообще не сделано.
А то так непонятно в итоге, что за испытание провалено. Постоянно вот это вот фигня у тебя будет.
Да-да. Это мы сделали, теперь вот это пойдем. Я не буду менять ничего тут. Ой, я вот это возьму. А чё, нехило так били они? Нехило. Мне понравилось.
Угу.
О.
А что за подарок-то в итоге? Я так и не понял от этого, от Бернара. Что это было? Тогда. Помнишь, короткий стрим был?
Ну, я тоже не поняла.
Let's move out.
Я и не
Ко мне
понял.
в кружочек.
Вот. Конечно.
Right this off the side. Scatter.
Круто.
Ага,
Ты видел?
ну да.
Как их размотало-то?
Eat this.
Яп. Исчезли. Посильнее бегу вас всех уничтожать. А я чё, я её одного поставил?
Да.
Ну, я молодец, чё.
I summon thee. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ух, хорош.
No rest for the wicked.
Let the show begin.
Сами на своей бутонизации подохли.
As you wish, sweet Fräulein.
Quietly now.
О, да! Это, кстати, вроде моя яланька.
Here comes the cash.
Е.
Let it rain.
На тебе подарочек. Сейчас, погоди, я вас тут запутаю. Круто.
Wait. Grant us your blessing.
Блин, так мало?
Yield.
Cascade.
Так у тебя...
Mind the deluge.
Пробный кандаки. А у тебя же кандаки есть. Или она не прокачана?
На мне не прокачано.
А,
Hold the line.
Ты именно что? А у меня не прокачано.
Refuge.
Я думала постримить Гарри Поттера, но большие у меня сомнения пошли потом. Получится, что хейчу.
да? А почему?
Propagate.
Типа, что не стримила Гарри Поттера, а потом раз и решила постримить только потому, что умер актер оттуда.
Ну...
Так, понятно?
Блин. Даже не знаю. Что теперь? Не стримить этот фильм, что ли?
Ну, пока не стримить, потом постримить можно.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Я.
Dodge this.
Упс. Я упала. Какой-то еще ямшевый. Как? А, да? То есть мне надо
Ну
подождать, и это все будет? Это я люблю. Это мы любим. Понятно, о чем говорил Эрнар.
Да?
О, тут зато все прошел, кроме Бейдоу. Что за водяная лилия? О, блин. А, так я его уже била.
I created another universe and
А
founded
что
Paris.
есть это? А, да? Хо, так это ж даже лучше. Я и говорила, что из 5 в 10 пойду.
For I, official, and
Да, давайте тогда сюжетку попройдем. Это в Сумеру. Это считай, где это Академия.
Ну,
Прикольно, прикольно. Ага.
что?
Неужели что-то было? Сейчас попозже что-то пришло. Тернар зашел.
I
Молодец.
created
Тернар, заходи к нам.
But what if Tavares frowned?
Она у нас
Какая
там
красивая.
ничего делать. Ну как сказать, Оксана в Геншин играет, а я смотрю.
И... Не, ну а чё, дальше сидеть, скучать или чё?
Ну да.
Мне кажется, на этом жизнь не заканчивается. Ну, был человек и был человек, но нет человека и нет человека. Что теперь? Поминки устраивать или что? Отправляйтесь на большой базар. А я, по-вашему, где тут витаю? Или мне надо из академии уйти? Может, еще внизу? Я просто не знаю, где этот базар. То есть я вот эту локацию очень фигово знаю. Да
Чё?
блин, да где я? Я потеряла. Это самое вот такое, блин, бесячее, когда теряешь. Я еще и башкой стукнулась. Ну, мне не привыкать. А, наверное, сюда. Бинго.
Угадал, что.
Нашла.
Мгм.
А, вон и она. Тихо.
Nilu, it's nice to see you again.
Ну, хоть наконец-то озвучили.
Oh, hey there, traveler in Paimon. Are you here for some shopping too? That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, the Sub-Zerus festival turned out to be a grand success. And so, the theater wants to host a celebration event. Do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time.
Праздник.
It's something like a tradition of ours. Whenever we wrap an important performance, we'll get together and unwind. Rehearsals are exhausting. If you keep your nose to the grindstone, you're going to wipe yourself out sooner or later. Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says that celebrations aren't just for fun, but that they should also be occasions for reflection and review. But no one remembers that once the celebration starts. It's not like he can't also have some fun himself. We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventures. Will your celebration also have lots of yummy food and drinks? Of course. We always do lots of eating, toasting, and gift exchanging. We try really hard to show our appreciation for everyone. Ah, so we'll need to bring a present.
Тогда моим подарком, пожалуй, будет Паймон.
Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box first! It's fine. No need to stress, Paimon. You can come, present or not. The gift exchange is just to make the celebration more entertaining. You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good time to introduce you to the rest of the theater.
Кстати, после того сна...
Is something up?
Жаль, Дунья Арзада не сможет прийти.
Yeah, but for now, it's more important for her to rest and recover. I tried to visit her, but I got turned away at the door. The people there wouldn't listen to a single word I said.
Да.
All I could do was to leave a letter encouraging her to get some rest and keep her spirits up. She'll be better soon. And then we can celebrate together at the theater. It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to save Dunyarzad.
Я просто не хочу, чтобы она о чем-то жалела.
You're way too modest. Just now, I actually felt really self-conscious when Paimon talked about us in the same breath. Compared to you, I really didn't do much at all.
Хитрый лис, добрейший вечерочек. О, привет.
Привет.
Anyway, all that aside, are you thinking about coming to our event?
Yes, of course. И Пайман завернул.
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time. What do you think, traveler?
А, так ты согласна, чтобы я тебя завернула подарочком? Окей. Все равно сейчас нечем заняться.
All right, then let's head to the theater. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff. Whoa, did you buy all of this, Nilu?
Больше походит на барахло, от которого надо избавиться.
Just one box. The rest were given to me. I really don't know how it came to this much.
That's way too many freebies. Many vendors give out samples for free, but Paimon's never seen this much.
All I know is that whenever I start chatting with people, my hands would get more and more full until I can't hold everything anymore. This seems to happen every time.
Эльнар, доброго вечера. Привет, Эльнар. Заходите в канал.
I was planning on making a few
заходи.
trips to bring everything back before continuing on with my shopping, but I don't think I'll have the time.
So this isn't even all of it?
А, Эльнар на прайме на жуке. А жаль. Лис,
Мгм.
красивая тянка. Ага, это Нилу. Я помогу тебе.
Are you sure?
Of course! Carrying stuff is a piece of cake for her, right, traveler?
Как же мне хочется тебя реально запаковать в какую-нибудь коробку. Но сначала оборвать тебе крылья, на чем ты летаешь, а потом запаковать.
Угу.
Вот ее какой взгляд читается.
I'm so sorry to trouble you like this. I meant to invite you to our celebration, but now you're helping me instead.
Лис, живую консерву в коробку? Ага.
Угу.
Well, let's hurry up and grab the last few things, so we can get back to the theater.
Мудрецам. Нифига себе. Так, Лиз, о, дай ее мне, я ее как раз съем. Тебе б только ее съесть.
Тебе бы только сожрать.
Oh, well, if it isn't Nilu.
Greetings, Mr. Jute. Do you still have any food that's ready to go?
Of course I do. I've heard that Zubair Theater is hosting a celebration event, so I reserved some food for you in advance. Although, it looks like you're gonna need 2 more portions.
Please allow me to introduce them. This is the Traveler, a very experienced adventurer. And this is Paimon, her super reliable guide and helper.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, traveler! She introduced Paimon correctly!
Она просто тебя представила, успокойся.
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone, even if it sounds completely trivial. She's also very brave. Just a little while ago, she saved my precious spices from the jaws of a sumpter beast.
Don't think anything of it. I just help out when I can because everyone else takes such good care of me. Anyway, sorry to get off topic. We're in a bit of a hurry. Mr. Jute, did you say you didn't reserve enough food?
I was joking. Anyone who runs a business knows to keep some extra stock. After all, orders get changed all the time. Oh, that reminds me. It seems that these friends of yours aren't from here. Have they ever tried any delicious tachin?
Что-то припоминаю.
Ooh, what a fantastic idea! Mr. Jute, did you bake a batch recently?
Блин, я не понимаю, что за блюдо тахчин? Я знаю, что есть на ноутбуке тачпад, но я не знаю, что такое тачхин.
Тачхин.
Да.
Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his.
Что за роллы? Лиз, впервые вижу такую тянку Нилу. А в Сумеру ты ее встретишь еще не раз. Особенно мне там сюжет понравился, как там из Академии один сказал. И будете праздновать вечно. Так и вышло. Мы просыпаемся. Вечер подготовки уже к празднику. Типа уже праздник. И опять просыпаешься на следующее утро. И опять это же вся самая картина.
Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
До меня дошло. Вот что значит. Значит, мы едим не плов, мы едим тачхин.
Тачхин. Что это?
Тахчин мы едим, тахчин.
Тахчу жрут.
Тахчу.
But is
Да.
it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in too?
I just can't help myself.
Да ладно, мы все любим поесть.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Лиз, Орус тачхина. Эрнар, день сурка. Да-да.
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Обычный рис с мясом.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness! Paimon can't eat it fast enough!
Что, кислый? А что, мясо кислое бывает? Ну, бывает только в том случае, если оно испортилось. Значит, там еще и порченое едите. О, господи!
Ай, фу, как вы это едите?
Типичная Паймон.
No matter how many times I eat it, it's still so delicious.
Серьезно?
I wouldn't have offered it as a treat if I wasn't confident in the taste. I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much. Is it really okay to take them all?
Лиз, да, блевануть можно просто.
Да,
was
вообще.
Making 1 serving or 100 servings is all the same to me. If anything, I should be thanking you for helping me clear my inventory.
Но мы должны хотя бы тебе заплатить.
Don't worry about it. What kind of person would I be if I made you pay for a treat? Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back anytime.
Да-да, ты просрочкой торгуешь, чтобы быстрее сбагриться от нее.
Да.
Starting to understand how you got so many things.
Yeah. Everyone has their own way with words. And it's really hard to say no. Let's go to the next store.
Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered. If you took any longer, the sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
Кто такой вьючный як?
Я что-то
Weird
не понял
jokes.
тоже.
Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen.
Jude said that some sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
Trying to pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war.
So they really do eat anything, huh?
Паймон тоже есть, что попало.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
Ах, он извращенец. Я бы представила, если бы я себе платье какое-нибудь там шила бы, одела бы. А тут какой-то вьючный як, давай его Я бы убила бы его нахрен этой тканью.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, traveler?
А я что думаю? Я ни хрена не думаю. Я вот думаю, что у меня там дождь пошел.
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
А о 20-х числах говорят, снег выпадет. Офигеть.
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Offsheen is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Это и правда нечестно.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed headfirst to the Sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize 2 things. 1, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And 2, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired.
If Paimon were to refuse, would you then think less of Paimon than even a Sumpter beast?
Я так и знала, что Паймон ленивая жопа.
About time, Nilu. Farhad here was snooping around your props.
Please, I was only looking at them to get a better idea of what your new show may be about.
Wouldn't spoiling yourself just ruin all the fun?
Yeah, please wait for our official performance.
These 2 look familiar. I think I've seen them before. Ah, weren't they at the Sub-Zerus festival?
Yeah, and they're coming to today's celebration too.
Oh, the more folks the merrier. I was actually just talking to Farhad about also stopping by tonight.
Oh yes, please do. I'm sure Miss Raykar and Miss Nadja would also love to have a chat with the 2 of you.
We even prepared a small gift. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! It's a flower wreath.
Венок.
I really think we should wear some of these to give the event a more celebratory feel.
Да вы что, с ума сошли, что ли? Зачем венки-то?
Ну это как в реальных пацанах, блин. М?
It's beautiful. Did you
А,
make it?
а все, сплел, называется.
Farhad did most of the work. What a surprise, huh? He actually knows a lot about crafts.
Хитрый лис, алкоголь, фу, сигареты, фу. Обманщики, фу.
That
Ну
is
да.
pretty surprising.
Hey, why can't I have a little side hobby? I worked really hard on that.
Мудакам, фу.
I know. I watched you make it. I wasn't making fun of you. All right. Why don't you also try some on? We've got some wreaths in your size.
Ну как?
It's perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one that Paimon can wear?
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the child-sized ones. I wasn't expecting the theater to invite such a fascinating guest.
Опять Пайман осталась без подарочка.
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
А как тебе ее надевать-то? У тебя же там нимб какой-то.
Oh,
Ну да.
you all sure got a lot of stuff there. Let me help you carry some. I'm a porter by trade, so this is what I'm best at.
That'd be great! Please and thank you.
Сейчас я тебя устрою. Нам даром досталось столько еды и материалов.
But we have a pro now.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. But let me make one thing clear first. Don't try to ask about what's in the new show. Otherwise, I may not be able to hold back Mr. Zubair this time.
You're so obvious that even Nilu saw right through you.
Shut it. Fine. It's not like I want to get on his bad side either. Including Hushang's things, though. We'll each need to carry a box if we want to move everything in one trip. Even my strength has its limits.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want to, so I'll carry a little extra. Although I may not appear super strong at first glance, I actually do a lot of strength training on the regular. Strength and balance are both really important for a dancer.
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The Traveler's right. Paimon shouldn't freeload. Paimon
Сдохни.
can't fly anymore.
Are you okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going. But Paimon now understands when people say there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumpter Man.
Отлично поработала Пайман.
Угу.
Paimon's definitely going to eat it all back later.
Лис, о, все, запаковали живую консерву.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us, or else that would have taken way longer.
Здесь такая приятная атмосфера.
Of course. Because everyone's working here together. We're all like neighbors, so we're always helping each other out. It's easy to forget that everyone's running a business.
With this many freebies being thrown at you, you probably don't need to work.
I felt so guilty at first, like I always owed someone something. I was always thinking of ways to repay others. Later on, I realized that it's actually like what Mr. Afshin said. By taking the freebies, I was helping everyone out and saving them money. When you order the wrong item or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to give them away. That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our norm, and no one keeps track of the back and forth anymore. So really, don't worry about it. Alright, I have to bring all this to Mr. Zubair and do a little bit of prep. Feel free to hang out here for a bit. It'd be nice if you could also get to know some other people at the theater.
Может тебе помочь?
Nope. Mr. Zubair's really on top of everything. You two are our guests, so please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in this warmth.
Обязательно.
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please.
Мы пришли с Нилу.
Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction. I'm just, making a prop. No time for chit-chat.
Is that embroidery?
No. Well, yes, but not really. It's a prop. It's just, some fabric. An ordinary piece of fabric that we use in a show. Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
Не будем тебя отвлекать.
What an oddball. Is prop making something to be that jumpy about? Oh well, it's none of our business.
Так, с одним поговорили, с другим теперь.
Hey there!
Ah, a newcomer. Doesn't look too bright.
Hey! Talk about judging a book by its cover!
You, on the other hand, you're a special one. How would you describe the concept of art?
Почему вдруг такой вопрос?
Mere curiosity is all. It makes no difference whether you answer or not.
А фиг знает, что я задал. А что и отвечать-то? Два варианта и все какие-то хе-хе-хе. Наверное, попытка выразить прекрасно.
So that's what you... Unremarkable. Better than an average person's thoughts, but nothing exceptional. Is art a product that we create and bring forth? Or is it a naturally existing resource?
А и чё, что после производства этого продукта оно еще и перерабатывается?
Ну
Или я чего-то не понимать?
I, for one, believe it to be the latter.
Paimon doesn't follow.
Аналогично.
I've been staying here for a long time. On occasion, I'd assist them in penning lines of dialogue, but most of my time I just stand back and watch. I prefer to abstain from writing as it spoils the viewing experience. The
Пришли и
existence of the
начал тут
theater,
что-то за это...
of Nilu, and of
задвигать
humanity
какую-то
itself.
фигню.
All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me
Непонятно.
ask you this. What do you think is the meaning of art?
В том, чтобы отвечать на твои вопросы.
I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon a spark of inspiration. I have been closely observing you, the players on the stage, and those watching in the audience.
Диагноз очевиден. Ебанько.
Art
Да?
is already all around us.
Нормальный человек бы такие вопросы не задавал.
Hey there. I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff. Are you two also here for the celebration event?
You got it!
My name is Raykar. Nadia and I are this theater's prop engineers. I also help out with some other tasks like housekeeping. The little ones causing a ruckus are my children, Sorin and Abi. I hope they aren't bothering you.
Что-то я их и не слышала.
They always get really excited every time we hold a celebration event.
Сколько же у них сил.
Yes, they are. Everyone here takes great care of them. There's good work here, the pay's always on time, and Nilu and the others will often volunteer to play with the kids. I'm quite content with this current way of life.
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
Пайман.
It's all right. It's all water under the bridge now. My husband and I were both adventurers, but he passed away from an accident. Material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then, I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else. But I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up such sad memories.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to see for yourself the kind of atmosphere I was talking about.
Look! Milu's back! Let's meet up with her. The event's probably about to start.
Надеюсь.
Sorry for the wait. Preparations for the celebration are finally done. I'll call everyone over, and then we can start.
Let us give you a hand.
Thank you.
Maybe we really should have prepared a gift. Then we could also be a part of the exchange. As it is, all we can do is wait and watch.
Maybe we shouldn't do this after all. I didn't do that great of a job, and who would even like it?
Oh, don't think like that. Remember our promise? We're going to give everyone a pleasant surprise. And besides, you've never attended a celebration event before, so this will be a great opportunity. Everyone will love you.
I'm still not really sure about this.
There's nothing to be worried about. Just take a step forward and give yourself a chance. There aren't any scary people here, right?
Right.
Huh. Alright. Maybe this will help. Everyone, over here! Inaya has something great to tell you all!
Wait! I've already said that I'm not ready yet! What should I say?
Take it easy and relax. Deep breath, in and out. Once you've taken a long exhale, calmly tell everyone what you want to say. If you don't say anything, then all the hard work we put into embroidery practice would have gone to waste.
Using it as a gift, though? It really isn't that good.
So when Inaya was talking about making a prop, she was actually preparing a present.
Она так волнуется.
Yeah, it feels like she still doesn't really see herself as part of this community. But it looks like Nilu's trying to ease her through.
Actually, Inaya had prepared a special present for everyone before the celebration kicked off.
Woohoo! We're gonna get our first present from Miss Inaya!
Pipe down! The louder you all are, the more nervous she'll become. You've worked on it for so long, so have some confidence. Don't be afraid.
You've got this.
Is Mr. Zubair here? Sheikh Zubair, This is an urgent notice from the Academia. This celebration, or whatever it is, must stop at once.
Блин. Лиз, интересный ивент, кнч.
What a condescending guy. What's his deal?
Я думаю, люлей.
Since Zubair Theater has long violated the Academia's policies and orders, we have decided to demolish it.
Да ладно.
As its manager, you must halt all operations and dismiss all staff members within 30 days, after which you will report to the Academia for further punishment.
Why? Why force us to do this all of a sudden?
Little girl, this is not the first time you've been issued a warning.
I didn't hear anything about demolition the last time I asked, and now I suddenly only have 30 days? We have more shows planned, but it's impossible to do anything in just 30 days. How am I supposed to explain this to my customers and staff?
That issue is of no concern to me, Mr. Zubair. You seem to understand the situation quite clearly. Perhaps you can reflect on the reasons why you have failed to prepare for the scenario in advance.
Demolition? Why do they want to demolish this place?
The Academia has never liked us, and they've never respected our work. To them, what we do is all a waste of time. This isn't the first time they've come by. They had asked us several times in the past to improve the quality of our performances by only putting on shows they consider to be sufficiently intellectual. But our audience isn't the Academia. It's the people of the Grand Bazaar. If our shows are too difficult to understand or too removed from everyday life, nobody would watch them anymore. Changing our content would not only mean turning our backs on our vision, it would also directly lead to the loss of our livelihoods.
Если театры правда снесут...
Yeah, the theater is very important to each and every one of us.
The way they're doing things is so scummy.
But I also don't know how we can stop them.
I do not wish to explain everything again from the beginning. Time is of the essence, so you should act with haste instead of asking frivolous questions.
But none of us plan to accept this. Such an abrupt notice is contrary to established policy.
Ask whoever you will, the answer will remain the same. We have already given you sufficient notice.
Enough! Does your audacity know no limits, Father?
Отец?
Huh? Father? Their family?
What's academia? This is all because you don't like Zubair Theater. You're just using the Academia's name to threaten us. Let me tell you, even if you manage to tear down this place, nothing is going to change. You've always been awful. But even I never thought my father would sink this low.
This is strictly business. It has nothing to do with where you are, what you do, or what you think. I hope you all have not been irrevocably blinded by folly. I will not waste more time on pointless arguments. Wrap everything up, and make preparations to shut down at once.
Why is he always like that?
Праздновали.
This is quite the misfortune, but there's nothing we can do. That's it for today, everyone. Let's clean up. I'll go talk to them again tomorrow. The storms that come out of the blue are always the hardest to deal with.
Угу.
Наоборот, все обломали.
Отпраздновали, блядь, называется. Да, Лиз.
Sorry. I invited you thinking this was going to be a happy occasion. I didn't know that things would turn out like this.
А в прошлый раз что, не так же было?
There's no need to apologize, Nilu. No one could have seen this coming. Paimon just wishes she could have at least gotten to the food.
Однократно повторю, тебе только бы пожрать.
Is what that guy said true? The academia has already given you many warnings?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. They've always seen us as being meaningless. Knowledge is king in Sumeru, and their pursuit of it leaves no room for the arts. But if that's all it is, there's also no reason to go so far as to demolish the theater.
Пожалуй, это и впрямь как-то связано с Инаией.
After Inaya ran away from home, I brought her here to Zubair Theater.
Хитрый лис, но если честно, мне больше нравился ивент с этой тянкой в маске, который... Она у меня есть, кстати.
She really talks about her family. All I know is that she didn't get along with them. I never expected it to blow up like this.
If you did nothing wrong, then there's no reason to listen to the academia, right?
Лис, ну да, скажем.
Who cares? Let's just take him in a fight.
Так нам проблемы не решить.
That's true.
I'll try to think of something. We can't just let everyone suffer in a perpetual state of fear and uncertainty. What to do? What to do?
Can you pretend to shut down, but secretly continue to hold your shows somewhere else? Or we could go through a list of customers and try to see if anyone in there might be willing to help out. That also doesn't sound like it'll work.
Я припоминаю.
A debate? Huh. Well, scholars do love to use them to solve their problems, but how would that work in this case?
Если мы сможем доказать.
Oh, if we can prove to Inaya's father that the academia's position doesn't hold water, then they won't have a reason to demolish the theater.
I see. Defeating him in a debate. It's a good idea, but which one of us could hope to win against a researcher? Huh? Me? No. I'm the literal worst at arguments. I can't debate.
В дебатах главное доказать свою правоту.
Nilu, you are only so stressed out right now because you care so much about protecting the theater.
This theater holds a special meaning in all of our hearts. It's irreplaceable. But I just don't know. Can I really take on such a huge responsibility?
Главное подготовиться, и все будет хорошо.
Paimon will help too. You'll feel a lot more confident after doing some prep work. Believe in yourself.
Thanks, you two. Alright, I've decided. Even though I may fail, I'll do my very best for everyone's sake.
That's our Nilu. We're rooting for you.
Okay, let's head back and tell everyone what we came up with.
Так, что там дальше? Созовите людей, разберитесь. No. Наверх.
Trying to best the academia in a debate is attempting the impossible. If you really want to try, I won't stop you. It's not like our situation can get any worse.
I don't think it's entirely hopeless. To Sharif, Nilu's approach will come off as naive, but that kind of frankness is exactly what they lack the most.
Да.
Things might turn out differently from what you expect.
I am in favor of such a romantic feat. No playwright will turn down a compelling underdog story.
Sure, in fiction, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to reality. I'm not saying that I don't support you, Nilu. If you need my help, just say the word. Anything is better than just standing aside and watching the theater get demolished.
I'm also pitching in. Let's show the Academia that we have some fight in us.
Thank you, everyone. I feel a lot less nervous with your support.
Not to rain on your parade, but my father is a real hard guy to deal with. He's erudite, meticulous, demanding, and exceedingly familiar with rigorous logic. It'll be extremely difficult to beat him in a debate. You all already knew that. But you just didn't want to hurt Nilu's feelings. But when all's said and done, aren't you hurting her just the same?
That's enough, Inaya!
Sorry, I've ruined the mood. I just can't force myself to expect a positive outcome. Nilu shouldn't have to push herself for the sake of an impossible goal.
В мире нет ничего невозможного.
Yeah, it's way too early to give up.
You're right, Inaya. We're up against the Academia. Everyone knows that they're very powerful. Being skeptical might actually be the more normal response. But I still want to try. I'm reluctant to just let Zubair Theater go. And it's not just me. I think everyone else here feels the same way. If we're unhappy, we should speak up and let our voices be heard. Say what's on your mind, and do what you think should be done. If we fail after that, then at least we won't have any regrets. I mean, after all, the only thing we can control right now is our choice at this very moment.
I understand what you're trying to say. I also have my own intense feelings of anger and regret.
Then, could I trouble you to tell your father about our plan for a debate? You can still get in touch with your family, right?
Yes, I can.
Then, please help us pass on my request. I've never participated in a debate, and truth be told, I'm still not really confident in myself. But since we've decided on a debate, I'll do my best to prepare for it. I'll gather everyone's thoughts and let them be known to all during the debate. I, by myself, definitely don't have enough wisdom to beat your father. But what about the entire theater combined? Then we should have a chance, right?
Right.
That's right, Miss Nilu. Beat the bad guy. Justice will prevail. Make him eat dirt.
You too. We aren't getting into a fight. But thank you for your encouraging words. I'll do my best.
Well said back there, Nilu.
I felt that I might have said a bit too much. Anyway, we better start preparing now. First, let's see what everyone thinks about the situation.
All right, time to pull everyone's thoughts.
I've gained a whole new level of respect for you.
Лиз, я еще себе Кантаки выбил. Молодец.
Молодец.
Inaya was right. It's true that I couldn't bear to bring down Nilu.
Ну вот хорошо, что у меня Кэцин есть.
It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like I didn't have the right to say anything. After all, Nilu was the one who bravely stepped up and proposed to fight back. I didn't have that kind of courage or initiative. I'd be a terrible person if I spoke badly of Nilu without doing anything to help. She knows better than any of us how difficult this path will be.
Paimon doesn't really want to talk to him.
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me. And to think, I was just about to put forward a suggestion.
Oh, Paimon will listen to that.
Although, I know not if you have a new answer to my previous question. Now seems like an appropriate time to revisit it.
А может, не надо?
What do you think is the meaning of art?
Oh, this again?
We probably do need to tackle this question if we want to prove the value of the arts. I don't know how to explain it, but all I know is that when my performance makes the audience happy, I also become very happy.
Неплохо сказано. А я считаю, что в чем смысл искусства, то ты просто
Ну,
показываешь то, что ты умеешь из своих талантов. Это и есть искусство.
Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously. Careful, Nilu. This guy's ramblings never make any sense.
No, no. Nilu's answer far surpasses yours, and it is close to my own. The meaning of art comes not from its creators, but from its audience. In other words, only art that can be appreciated by others will impart its essence and value upon the minds of its audience. This is something that the academia can never understand.
Похоже, тебе есть что рассказать.
I once pursued the mastery of art, much like how a researcher would chase wisdom and knowledge. However, the more of a connoisseur I became, the less I felt I understood. I began to question what it truly meant for art to be understood at all. I found that I could comprehend even the most complex and sophisticated of works, and yet somehow that provided me with little solace. I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater and watched one of Nilu's performances.
It was that life-changing?
Everyone here had a joyous part in the overall experience. The actors upon the stage basked in the love of their audience, while those in the house immersed themselves in the wondrous ambiance. In all honesty, from a purely critical point of view, the performances here are exceedingly average.
Hey, don't say something like that.
But what bewildered me was how, despite the performance's middling quality, they captivated their whole audience. They captivated even me. I realized then that I had walked the wrong road. The mastery of art was never what I truly wanted. I left the so-called frontiers of artistic research and came to this theater. For this is where I can finally find what I seek. Art will no longer be a castle in the sky. Whether it be inspiring or entertaining, art must be appreciated by others to confer value. If art cannot accomplish that, then it is meaningless.
When you put it that way, Mr. Zubair and I refused to follow the Academia's orders to change our shows for a similar reason. To put it simply, we were afraid that our shows would lose their meaning if people couldn't understand them.
I once stood in the spotlight, but I relinquished fame and acclaim for the freedom I enjoy today. I care not for where my feet may take me next, but Nilu, you need to remember one thing. You already stand upon the finest stage there is, and that is a rare gift that should never be taken for granted. You cannot give it up, not even to the Academia.
I understand. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Mr. Kasani.
Dust the cobwebs away from the eyes of those scholars.
He really seemed to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he's actually a big softie at heart. He'll even help out with furniture repair and painting the stage.
Wow. Paimon didn't think he had that in him at all.
you during my
I didn't expect you all to challenge the academia. That reminded me of my younger years. Back then, I feared nothing and no one, and I was always charging into the most dangerous of places. I can't do things like that anymore, but those were some of the best times of my life.
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting demolished, then you, Soren, and Abi will all...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy thoughts. Even if the building gets demolished, its people will still all be here. Have faith in the resilience of an adventurer. We can always figure something out.
Лиз, хотя я, возможно, тоже буду ивенты проходить.
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt end? It'd be like when you were forced to stop adventuring.
Ah, so that's what you were worrying about. Relax. I've had a lot of experience with regret. Things are painful at first, but as they say, time heals all wounds. Look at us now. Serene and Abi are happy. And Serene has also just passed his theater exam. He can start acting soon. He was thrilled because he can soon perform on the same stage as you. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past struggles. And would Serene have become a happier person? That's hard to say.
Are you trying to make us feel better?
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here at the theater has taught me an important lesson. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. I can choose to believe that my life ended with my husband's death. Or I can choose to believe that it was a blessing in disguise for Serene and Abi. Similarly, even if this theater disappears, a new beginning might just be around the corner. Good and bad are all human-made concepts. It all depends on how we choose to see things.
You have a point.
Nilu, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. But you don't have to be so nervous. We're all here with you. The theater won't go down so easily.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspired me with your bravery. You might have what it takes to become an excellent adventurer.
Это точно.
You're too kind. All right, I gotta cheer up. I can't waste everyone's words of encouragement. I feel a lot better.
Good. My children and I will be cheering you on at the debate.
This just came up.
Beats me. Everyone else.
Понятно.
When the day comes, I'll get my friends and if anything goes wrong, I can't do that?
У них там свой разговор.
Mr. Zubair, we're trying to put together a list of arguments that might be useful. Any ideas?
It won't be difficult to explain our position. They're in the wrong, and they know it. I have meticulously managed this theater's affairs for years, and I have abided by every procedure and obtained every permit. I did all of that to protect ourselves if something like this were to occur. I didn't expect them to disregard the rules altogether.
Должно быть, это из-за Инай?
Yes, I know. But anyone who's staying at the theater is one of us. If I can't even protect the members of the theater from outside pressure, then I have failed in my duty as a manager. In summary, you need sufficient confidence and strict adherence to the rules. At least for now, they don't have the authority to demolish the theater. As long as you double down on that point and force them to concede it, you'll gain an advantage.
Alright, got it.
I've seen many situations like this before. The
Странно.
academia
А
sure
что он
likes to
вдруг
get its
в
nose
день
into
праздника
everyone's
решил
business.
театр закрывать?
While you prepare for the debate, I will also prepare the theater for the potential aftermath. It's best to prepare for the worst outcome. Once you're done chatting, do me a favor and tell our customers that we're canceling all of our shows.
Do we really have to?
Right now, no one's in the right frame of mind to perform. I have to consider both our staff and our customers. This is the only way. Nilu, you are incredible. With your talent and youth, you had the least to lose out of all of us. And yet you were still the first to take a stand.
I've never thought about leaving your theater, Mr. Zubair. I truly love this place, and I want to keep dancing here. I also want to keep dancing with everyone else.
You're becoming more and more like her. Do your best. We'll do all that we can, and leave the rest to fate.
Her?
Труппа.
My teacher. She was an
Ладно.
excellent dancer, but she's retired now. If we have time later, I'd be happy to tell you more about her.
You're here. Is the theater actually closing?
He's been worried sick for a while now. He wouldn't stop talking the whole way back.
Hey, you two.
What exactly happened? Did someone come down from the academia?
Yes. He told us that we have to shut down the theater within 30 days, and that it's going to be demolished.
What the heck? That came with no warning.
Да вот так.
They're messing with us again.
Don't tell me you'll have to listen to him.
А вот, не получилось
Come
переубедить,
on.
да?
You know the answer to that.
Yeah, it is a direct order from the academia.
There's no need to worry, though. I'm preparing for a public debate with the academia. If I win, we might be able to overturn
Ну
things and
все,
change their
конец
minds.
света, закрывают театр, блин.
Really? That's
Не
terrific.
сносят.
You have my full support, no doubt about that.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway? They still not a fan of the theater's programs?
Yeah, something like that.
Good thing they have the power to make rash decisions about things they don't even understand, huh?
Yeah, they need to touch more grass, not books.
Лесну, бля, все хорошо начиналось. Началось. Ага.
Exactly. They want to look down on us?
А так
We'll
всегда.
look down on them first.
Don't worry, everyone here has your back. The academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are more valuable than others, but everyone can equally appreciate art. If they don't believe that, send them my way. I got them beat on this subject.
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance to make things harder for them at the debate.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe that's something I should do.
Ignore him. He's joking. Just do things your way. No matter what, we will always support you.
Thank you all so much. Your understanding and support make me feel a lot better.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during the debate, just shout and the entire Grand Bazaar will be at your beck and call.
Gotta show them who has the people's support.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts.
Sounds good. Inaya should also be back soon.
Abby, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message? Does she really need this much time?
Может быть, она снова поругалась с отцом?
Oh no. Traveler, Paimon, I think I've messed up big time. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
Что ты имеешь в виду?
It's just a
Что-то
gut feeling,
произошло.
but knowing her, she probably feels like she's completely responsible for what happened. She probably thinks that all of this happened because she was staying here.
Oh, right. As soon as her father showed up, she said that her father was targeting her. So she's felt like that this whole time.
She has a long-standing conflict with her father. That's why she ran away from home. She doesn't think that we can win the debate, and she doesn't want to implicate us, so she thought leaving was the best thing to do.
Так, значит, когда мы говорили о дебатах...
And then she just quietly left afterward.
Нельзя приносить себя в жертву.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first. We have to get her back.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge!
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, she was staying at a remote campsite. She got a fever from drinking unclean water, so I carried her back.
Чего? Грязную воду пила? Да.
If she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater, she might go back and strike out on her own again.
Then let's go take a look.
Yes, let's hurry.
Там, наверное, им-то пофиг, что грязное, что это профильтрованное.
Бей, грязная вода.
Но
There are signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first.
Что это было?
Did you hear that?
а фиг его знает.
Чей-то голос.
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
А где?
Sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there.
Тебе надо искать голос?
О!
Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Опа! На нее напали.
Race you! Eat this!
Кто такие, мы вас не звали?
Это такие эти кошаки.
Thank you. There weren't so many big animals in this area before. They chased after me for a long time.
Ты понимаешь, что ты натворила? Ты была бы для них закуской.
Sorry. I'm
Заранее
causing
бы
trouble
тебя.
for you again.
Why did you leave by yourself?
О,
You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me. If I'm gone, then the situation will resolve itself.
Но все остальные так стараются.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished.
Но это неразумный выбор.
Зачем себя
You guys
приносить в жертву?
are the kindest people I've ever met.
Что за фигня?
You shouldn't suffer so much because of me.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilu, there will always be a victim, whether it's me or the theater. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father.
Почему ты так в этом уверена?
My father is an
Уверена,
extremely demanding man. He's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher and his academic successor. I tried my best to meet his expectations and did everything I could. But he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, he had just never been satisfied with me. I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, it was always as if he was asking me, why aren't you a genius? Yeah, like I'd know.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. But he just wouldn't stop berating me. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off, and that I could finally make father feel some modicum of joy. I even used the embroidery skills I learned at school to make a commemorative gift for him. I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. These are not pleasant memories for me. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. All I wanted was to see him smile at me. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him my score. He flung my present to the side. You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't 1st. I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember my parents arguing. My mother also thought he went overboard. They argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed out and slammed the door behind him. I didn't get a single sentence of apology. Or any words of comfort.
Ну вот такие родители, значит.
I've completely given up. We're destined to never understand each other.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. His life is devoid of camaraderie or friendship. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes, as if the world revolves around him. What we cherish, our little place in this world, means nothing to him.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, Inaya. But when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something quite wise. Maybe it'll help you.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
No, there should be something else that's more relevant.
Надо.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but she told us that she's very happy to live at the theater now. Although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She sees that as a blessing. She told me that the most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Interpret it?
I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, you ended up at the theater and became one of us. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone, and also gave you the opportunity to become friends with us. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you've worked so hard to find.
Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
Ты не должна больше наказывать себя.
When I ran away from home, I swore that I would leave my family conflicts behind. But you're right. All I'm doing now is falling right back into it.
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so hard to find.
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not trying to meet his expectations, so why should I give up because of him? I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
Верно.
That's the spirit.
Let's go. I'll tell my father about the debate. I know him very well. Even if he looks down on us, I know how to make him accept.
All right, let's go.
И даже мяса нету. Плом. Плом. Облом.
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay, looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win!
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected.
Правда, не на их стороне.
Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it.
Остается еще один неразрешенный вопрос.
Huh? What's left?
Театр существует...
What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else?
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. can I put this?
А опять выбирать?
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently superior. Ah! Got it! When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing. And we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate.
Иная сказала, что ее отцу человеческие чувства безразличны.
Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. And is set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Fingers crossed.
Ага, через 2 дня. 3. Ну, хоть не самого сранья. Да.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Вот уже подсвечивают.
М.
Поехали.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar from the Academia, and I will serve as this debate's adjudicator. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I will neither interfere with the proceedings nor demonstrate bias. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia is prejudiced against you. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru to be afforded opportunities to grow and cultivate their wisdom. Therefore, the works they consume should also possess enlightening qualities and intellectual value. We have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, if you had spent your time reflecting on improving the quality of your shows and enlightening your audience, Zubair Theater would not be today facing such a tragic fate.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really putting on the pressure. Can Nilu stand her ground?
Calm down, Nilu. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because our shows aren't up to their standards. However, everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherently
Что
superior.
выберешь?
The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects us all.
Еще.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Don't think that would make...
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
Don't think that would make... Don't think that would make... Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of
Не.
her painful past.
Тоже не получится.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Don't think that would make... Everyone is free to appreciate... In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all. Everyone has the right to appreciate art.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. Guidance and enlightenment are necessary if we are to induce growth in the performers as well as the audience. This stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of society, then the people will not be able to develop a greater level of artistic understanding. Nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process. And guiding this process is the Academia's true goal.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. Good thing I'm prepared. If I remember correctly, what I should say here is... everyone is free to appreciate art.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
The theater carries
И чё дальше?
everyone's... Someone at our theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect with his works. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a castle in the sky. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't even follow? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilu.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner.
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the quality of Zubair Theater's programs. Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is but her personal opinion. Neither party is the victor for this particular point of contention. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise greater control on their emotions.
Keep it up, Nilu! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. We have already contacted Zubair Theater multiple times regarding the theater's repertoire. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial. Regardless, that failure has indirectly led to the present day's proceedings.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff, so I need to focus on... Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everything checks out. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operations. Everything is perfectly filled out and valid. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair Theater can be demolished only because of that reason. Demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Otherwise, the theater can continue to operate as long as its license is valid. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules. There is precedent for this. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia, this course of action will come to pass.
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words, premature notice of demolition is indeed a rash act.
That's more than enough. We've proven that the order is unreasonable as it currently stands.
Cease your futile resistance.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right?
Рано расслабляться.
You're right. Stay focused, Nilu.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the Academia's policies on numerous occasions. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in Sumeru.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater's performing rights.
That's a thing?
Это его запасной план.
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience and their patronage as your source of income. Without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances, the theater has nothing else of value.
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Он тебя провоцирует.
Right. I need to keep calm, but he... Just a little more. Zubair Theater isn't just a performance venue to us. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. It's been our home for a long time. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore, but she has found a stable career and a new life at the theater. Her son, Soren, has already passed his theater exam, and he'll soon be our newest member. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on, and they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us, and she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists for them, for every single one of us.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, you have misconstrued something, young miss. The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon normal theater operations. Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the audience comes to enjoy performances. Relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests. They may be pleasant and captivating, but they can only ever be secondary. When scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems, we freely share our knowledge and resources with one another as if we were all kin. However, this collaboration ends after the results of our work are published. The reason is simple. We are scholars, and there are new projects that await our attention.
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep. He's been solid as a rock.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the two for this point of contention. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of remains hypothetical before the theater's demolition, whereas the situation that Sharif described has been well documented at the Academia. The Academia has made significant academic contributions, in no small part due to its researchers' efficiency and ability to compartmentalize.
Oh no! What should we do? Things are going in the opposite direction!
Не нервничай, Паймон.
A setup? So Nilu's got him?
Good. He said what he said. The next argument could decide this debate. But... is this really the best thing to do?
Одна запись осталась.
She already agreed to this. She wants to win, no matter what. Me too. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Once that goal is achieved or abandoned, those relationships would have no more reason to continue. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home, then she...
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilu. As expected, I should be the one to say it. You don't need to shoulder this responsibility for me. If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, then that goal has ended in complete failure. By your logic, that means there is no more reason to sustain our relationship as father and daughter.
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party, please speak with caution.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world, you can't understand why we come together for the sake of relationships.
Yeah, don't look down on us.
You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zubair Theater.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the idiotic things he said.
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate proceedings.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I have some final words to say. I've been doing some soul-searching. Not about whether I should have run away from home, but whether there was any point to my personal rebellion against you. I kept trying to earn your approval, but I only disappointed you over and over. The truth is, I ran away from home as a means to vent my recurring frustrations. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, and hoping you'd give up on your lofty expectations. But by doing that, wasn't I just doing the same thing as you? I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. At Zubair Theater, I have found the life I've always wanted. I will move on from my family troubles and strive towards my new goal. But if you dare to harm this place, then I will stand with my friends here and fight against you.
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean we've won?
We won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
Ная тоже такая молодец.
I relaxed for a moment and I feel a little faint. It looks like he still has a place for her in his heart.
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya. They likely won't cause any more trouble for us.
Didn't know you could get so fierce. I have a lot of newfound respect for you two.
This really took a lot out of me, though. I don't ever want to do this again.
Both Miss Nilou and Miss Inaya were so cool!
Should we throw a second round of celebrations?
Лиз, нужно точно такую няху выбить, я даже хочу ее обнять.
Oh, it's you.
Тебе уже лучше?
Yes, I feel a lot better. The more I think back on everything, the more surreal it all feels. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time.
Зато все было проделано не зря.
Yes, and it's all thanks to you.
Истории других мы послушали.
I see. You mean how fate brought me to the theater, right? Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had mentioned. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw her, I couldn't look away. I thought to myself, the gods must have blessed her with such talent. But later on, she would actually smile down at me and say, just the opposite, in fact.
Наоборот?
Yeah. She said, dance is an art born from toil. It isn't a gift from the gods, but a creation by our own hands. It is a beautiful thing born from our life experiences. Whenever there is joy or something to be celebrated, people will dance. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance will for sure be filled with the blessings of everyone's happiness. She wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her audience smile.
Получается, что...
Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. And later on, I began to dance here in her stead. Before she retired, she told me, for as long as you live, never forget what dance means to others. This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia. Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole lot of trouble, thankfully, everything worked out in the end.
Теперь волноваться больше не о чем.
Although, I do have a small regret.
Лиз, вот почему не зря в Геншин вернулся. Иная?
Yeah. Even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her father, they never managed to have a real conversation with each other. Before he left, Mr. Sharif looked like he had a lot on his mind. He probably has a lot of things he wants to say, but will now perhaps never get a chance to.
И правда досадно.
Yeah, but I still hope that things can change. It never hurts to have hope. You and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time, you might see Inaya on the stage.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure to come back often. Who knows? Maybe things will have worked out for her.
Значит, еще надо дебаты.
Опять фигню всякую пишут.
Да и фиг них. На них.
Какие-то промокоды. Что за промокоды, блин?
Хорошо, у меня такая же не выскакивает.
А так постоянно всякую фигню пишут.
Угу.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest member, Hinaya.
Лиз, я знаю все эти голимые разводы. Нилу тащи.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on, so please give her your support.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! Oh, Paimon wonders how she'll look when she starts dancing. When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't easy to come by.
Все благодаря удачно сложившимся обстоятельствам.
Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination?
А еще мягкосердечие шарифа.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Думаю, он нарочно представил нам такой шанс.
You do have a point there. The whole demolition thing was going overboard, but he really could have banned Nilu and the others from dancing. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real damage, even without winning the debate. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Let's focus on watching the performance.
Забудем о нем.
Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in!
Вспомнишь говно, вот и оно.
Isn't that Inaya's father?
Пойдем поздороваемся.
Oh, it's you two. I don't have much to do today, so I just came to look around this place.
Are you looking for Inaya?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her.
Вы должно быть занятой человек.
Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty. Otherwise, the rumors would probably persist for even longer.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I can afford to come here and watch a show. I admit that I do not understand the magic that this theater possesses, but my curiosity has been piqued. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly mature in the presence of such a person.
Беспокойтесь о дочери.
There are no parents who do not worry about their children. I suppose she managed to hit a weak spot of mine. Never mind. I do not have the right to say that.
You're already here, so you might as well go see her.
No, that is not necessary. I will take my leave after the show concludes. Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You're sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart, Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their feelings.
Yeah, she probably would have snuck away as well if I didn't drag her back.
Do you think they'll be able to reconcile?
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't be settled overnight. It might be best if they continue to keep some distance for now. But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, they will always be family. All I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that bond. Oh, everyone's really thankful to you for helping out with the debate. So, we made you a little something. Hope you'll like it.
О, фига себе.
Isn't this Zubair Theater? Whoa! This is amazing! It's so detailed and polished!
We've also never made anything this complicated before. Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all the little pieces with the help of others. Miss Reikar and Miss Nadia made and assembled the centerpiece. As adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more lands and see many more things. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey. You two are welcome back anytime.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
Это замечательный подарок. Спасибо.
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. You learned fast. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.
Ну вот, мы и прошли.
Ну да.
И театр Зубаюр получили. Ого.
Ну да, ее можно выбить. Прикольно.
Да-да. О, как раз Нилу выбью.
О, тут еще Альбедо можно выбить.
О, летит.
Сейчас, что выпало? Оружие? Церемониальный меч?
Да?
А на кого он?
Ну, больше на Кею походит. По
На
внешке.
Кею, что ли? Типа.
Ну, по внешке.
Короче, этот цемориальный меч, типа, тебе выпал.
А, да?
Ну, это за донат.
Да-да-да.
Донат. Заплатить надо и это. Тогда можно будет вот это получить.
1990 тенге, да. А я обычно по 10 молюсь. Ну, это ты.
Это да, ты.
Так, о! Почему-то у Кей не было пары. Да. Так, а их тут настроить. Ты уже не пиром. Ты уже Клио у меня. Во. Пойдет.
Угу.
Прикольно. Ну, я их там настроила немножко, у кого-то что-то это. Ти-ти.
Orders given. Orders received.
Through me, justice is served.
У меня сайна есть. Прикиньте.
Ну, ты его выбил.
Guilty.
Да.
Тогда, по-моему, он пятизвездочный. Он пятизвездочный. Кстати.
Обожаю его. Куда ушел-то?
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Так у тебя же есть Ями.
Но я это взяла у них, которые есть.
By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I'll protect us. The insubordinate Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Things are about to get dicey.
А Барбару пропустила?
В смысле?
Там Барбара была.
Нормально. А, да?
Rise. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
Этот Сайнет фактически такой же, как Рейди. Только у него эти, как его, когти есть. А у этого Волкова, да? А тут волк когтями фигачит, а он Саня сам когтями фигачит.
Нормально.
Да.
Ну, на втором месте тоже хорошо. Очередная Лоли. Лоли?
Это имеется в виду этот, как его, Цици это. Она же Чичи, блин. Чичи, блин. Кирпичи, блин.
Да.
Ага.
Хотя вряд ли Альбедо выпадет.
Не падает он только оружие выпало почему-то оттуда.
Да.
Церемониальный меч выпал.
Я, короче, Геншин на своем смартфоне весь графон на максималку поставил, у меня капец как нагрелся. Ах, ты чё думал?
Так ты чё думал? Конечно нагреется.
Так и будет. Так, а вот тут чё? 5. Нехватка какая-то. Угу. Ну, пусть так будет. Еще самое интересное, что у меня он даже не лагает. Ну, я бы не стала этим пользоваться.
Ну да.
Guilty. Following orders. Try to keep up. Keep back. Following orders. Lucky today. Following orders. Lucky today. Following orders. Following orders.
Давно этого не было.
Lucky today.
Scatter!
Following orders.
You're toast!
Lucky today. That's close enough.
Race you!
New punching. Where do you think you're? Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Нормально так. Ну, донат уже включен, как прям каждый день по 90 получаешь. Понятно.
Just like we rehearsed!
Даже ты будешь с нами в Genshin опять играть.
Ага. Более
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Оксана сейчас играет. Только пока что.
Let's dance.
New punching.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Хорош.
Я если еще уже всех предупредил.
Ты о чем?
Ну, о том.
Let it rain!
А,
Угу.
то, что у нас
Да.
так без... Без попутали.
Я уже предупредил.
А,
Типа, чтобы не спрашивали.
ну это ожидалось. Так, чё? Эльнар, я кого-то выиграл на основе, а тебе решил купить. В смысле? Ты купил мне, что ли?
А ты покупал?
То есть ты мне купил?
Он покупал.
О, будешь делать толпас? В смысле? Блин, Арнат, спасибо, конечно, но не стоило. Это же игра.
Он хотел бы толпать.
Спасибо, конечно.
Короче, он тебе Battle Pass, короче, взял. А ты не заметил.
Ах. Я была очень сильно увлечена. Где кто, блин?
В смысле без Battle Pass?
Нет, без Battle Pass.
А чё тогда ты купил?
О, господи, зачем ты на эту игру тратился? Я ж не по себе стал. Только прем включен за месяц по 90 молитв.
90, ни хрена себе. 90 молитв, это ж капец сколько.
Это за 2000 кз тенге. Сейчас, погоди. О, брала все-таки.
Короче, 90 молитв, это получается, да, столько.
90 сюрикен. День.
В день, короче, да.
Так-то и тигнари неплохо.
Чё? На следующий месяц готовы?
Мысли
А что, это обновляется? А, готовься?
Блин, мне даже не по себе немного. Вроде как бы я и сама могла себе это позволить, но с долей вероятности я бы это могла позволить себе.
Ну да. К батлпассу я тебе так скажу.
Батл пассу?
Да. Вот этот вот, короче, боевой пропуск, это и есть Battle Pass, если чё.
Фига себе. Нормально.
Through me, justice is served.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Now you're testing my patience.
I'll uproot you.
Gotcha.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Где? Лес, блядь, я что-то от цены кристаллов не охуел, слишком дорого стоит. 300-450 рублей, а 6, 4, 800, 9, 1490.
Ну вот.
Блин, меня он уже зачесался.
Your journey ends.
Новые противники. Нифига себе.
I'm getting sick of this game. Nice and spicy.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Some target
Cool
practice.
it.
Practice on your side. Hi. I'm getting sick of this.
Что Google Play игра пропала, что ли? Я
Потому
тут
что у меня Google Play заблокан, теперь донатить не могу. Регион смени. Ага.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Let the
Да,
show
регион
begin.
смени.
Target practice.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Они сами водяные. Лол.
Сами водили.
Вода воду. Вода воду бьет.
No escape. Go, go, Baron Bunny.
Где вот
Вода воду бьет.
Да? Прикинь, да?
No one escapes my sight.
Tough crowd. Judgment is upon.
Я, возможно, буду через кассу донатить, через Киви. Я вообще не ожидала, что Эрнар мне купит.
Вот.
Я в шоке.
Купил. Он мне игру купил, которую я профукал в этом Геймсе. Да.
Well, your sins weigh upon your soul now. I hear everything.
Ну да, она там бесплатно раздавалась, а я не знал.
О, уже хорошо. Но все равно серебряная медаль. Хоть бы ты тресни. Ну, или
Всё равно
вот на
серебряная
чего?
медалька?
Да, на золотую тяжело выйти. Ты должна была заметить, что каждый день получаешь по 90. Ну да.
Вот.
Было
А ты
дело.
не заметила нифига. Только сейчас
Заметила,
заметила. Да.
что я сегодня зашла и опять 90.
Только сейчас заметила, да?
Да.
Потому что я на самом деле сказал, что он батл пасс приобрел. Так бы ты сама не догадалась.
Мгм. А, да?
А то она что-то зашла тогда, смотрела, ничего не увидела.
Я не поняла,
Ну,
что там такое было даже.
мгм.
Не.
Чё такое?
М.
Чего?
Э,
Там тебе что написал?
у Оксаны пока прям без батл паста. И
И чё?
пусть будет делано. Даже так лучше будет.
Да?
Мгм. Для меня немножко аж не по себе.
Ну да, слушай, тебе приобрели, а ты не знаешь, оказывается.
Я, конечно, люблю сюрпризы. Как же я была права, что надо взять этого Делюка.
А ты взяла Тигнари
Нет.
и Делюка.
Да.
Retribution!
Ну вас. Жоп. А чё не меняемся?
А, ты участвовал на каком-то сайте и хотел привнести Оксане.
Можно сказать, я на сайте участвовал и
Короче,
хотел
он-
себе Оксане выиграть премию, но выиграл только я.
Короче, он только себе премиум сделал.
Time for a light show.
В итоге, ну бывает, чё. Ну ладно, хотя бы приобрел, хотя бы ботов взял. Просто.
Сейчас вы все умрете.
Over here.
Да я выиграл.
Ага.
Dodge this!
Королевы.
Всех двух разновидностей есть. Некоторые телепортируются, некоторые электро, блин.
Я уже сломалась бегать.
Так они телепортируются.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
I summon thee. I protect you.
А вода электро это лут для нас.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
No rest for the wicked.
Треба вас замотать нафиг.
Busted. Here comes the cash.
Let it rain.
Ха-ха, огнем бью.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud.
Нормально. Сейчас мужик всех порешает тут.
I hear everything.
Time for retribution!
Fire hazard. Cool the ship down.
1710.
Diana special. Where'd that come from? Where are you? Go.
А все равно серебряная.
Ну да.
Ну, поздравляю, Эрнар, с победой. О, еще одну лоли увидел. Все,
Так,
Эрнар,
здесь
теперь можно
много их.
тебя пройти вот это-то.
А у него премиум аккаунт.
И что?
Да ничего, просто.
И что, испытание нельзя пройти?
Можно.
О, я думала, время-то 11. Не, еще 10 только. Хм.
Что такое?
Так что могу Эльнар попроходить? Вот эту.
Ты еще...
Хякунин Ики. Это я сделала у себя.
Ну да, сделала. Что?
Думаю. В смысле? Храм Ики 2 раз уже запускают. Трилисян Лин Харе там что-то жрать. Лопнешь, деточка. Да, она перчики свои сопет.
Так она всегда так делает.
А это постоянно что-то болтает. Наша молчит.
Наша зевает постоянно. Слышь, Оксана, наша зевает постоянно.
Это второй раз ивент уже. Да-да, я помню. Ну так что, Эльнар? Го
Да,
пройду
кстати.
тебя этот ивент. Хотя
Вот
бы
этот.
на 2.
Ну да.
Так, подожди. Надо, знаешь, что сделать мне?
Что именно?
Мне надо найти.
Ну.
Да-да. Сменить пользователя надо. По идее.
Ну да, сменить пользователя.
Попробуй. Сейчас попробую. Если что, мы сидим в основном канале. Если хочешь, заходи к нам.
Ну да, кстати. Не, мы сидим в канале для стримов. Сейчас.
Ну да. Ой, я зашла. А я хочу завернуться и в сон. А я-то там один сижу. Лиса сюда.
Я могу.
Ну, то, что вы в курсе, ребят, я сама никак не ожидала такого поворота событий.
Этот Ернар читал сообщение в ВК? Если чё.
Не знаю.
Я ему присылал.
О! Мои любимые. Кли.
Ернар, ты читал сообщение в ВК или что?
Да, читал.
Ну вот, видишь. Вот такая вот фигня произошла. Ни с того, ни с сего.
На, Мору забрать.
These bombs, so heavy.
Нифига, сколько всего. Проходить-то ему.
Тут-то сейчас жара будет.
Ну.
Да, там хвосты. Нет рекорда.
Нет рекорда?
Угу. Еще их надо выбрать. Предлагаю ее поэкспериментировать.
А чё хитрый лис молчит?
Не знаю. Лис, ты чё молчишь? Лис.
Ну чё, надо в основной специально идти, что ли, чтобы у него микрофон работал.
Ну перекинь меня. Так у меня же там нет прав говорить. Серьезно?
А,
Пусть так будет. Теперь
Ну,
осталось настраивать.
все, короче, и будьте права, все.
Угу.
Я все сделал. Я все сделал.
Я. Эрнар, что нет?
В смысле?
Шестой вденный не одет. Не поняла? Чего не одет? Да ладно, он чтобы был в отряде.
О, отлично, еще 10 стоков получил.
Что получил?
Да, это я
Это
тоже в
наличный.
Genshin играю.
А, ты тоже сидишь там.
Ну
А
да.
он тебя не
Решил
одет?
пока выполнять задание, потому что я 10 лет не был в игре.
Ну блин. Ну ладно. Спасибо, что предупредил. Буду знать. Так, а тут. Ага. Еще бы откат. Увеличивается. А, ладно, это сойдет.
Так, сколько у меня камней столько? Блин, мне надо еще 160, чтобы еще кого-то выбивать или молиться.
Смешно.
Ну, да.
Это что за очень стало?
Вау! Полетаем.
Absorption test.
Hear my prayer.
Да ёлка, не готов.
Так, меня.
Impressive.
Я помню, как ты пыталась нести подарок, а он оказался на крыше вообще. На
Тембр
крыше.
дамаг, что надо, но не получается не то.
И это был подарок от Эмбер, кстати.
Нифига.
Это я Орнар, если что.
Я, конечно, не знаю, как не разобраться.
А ты чё сейчас эти подарки ищешь, что ли?
Нет, я просто собираю эти, забыл, как они называются. Ну это, чтоб статую, вот эту вот.
А, ты эти собираешь?
Ну да, вот эти звезды.
Это не звезды, это эти, как его... Как они называются? Я уже забыл. Дедра, что-то там, Архон.
Orders given. Orders
Ладно,
received.
сейчас посмотрю.
Анем Архон.
Анимокул я, короче, собираю.
А, не могу, да, вот.
Я тут вон пытаюсь добраться до крыши дома, никак не доберусь до него, он там стоит.
Ко мне, ко мне, ко мне.
Наконец-то добрался.
А чё я ешку не ставлю?
Не знаю, что ты не ставишь.
А я перепутала. Иди сюда.
Воу. Спокойно. Все, забрал второй анимоку. Простите, Конор, что я вас напугал.
up with me. Enhanced animal module 75. Don't break my glasses.
It's a lucky day. How's this?
We shall prevail.
How's this? Time for retribution.
То это же смола.
Обычная.
Не,
Слабая.
я вам какую-то слабую собрал.
Ну да, обычная слабая смола, чё?
Я без понятия, для чего она мне нужна.
Ее использовать надо каждый раз, да, Оксана?
А?
Ее надо каждый раз использовать. Смолу, я про смолу он говорит. Он говорит, не знает, что со смолой делать, ее надо использовать.
Да я ж просто забыл, как это играть. Я потому что здесь не был в этой игре.
Сколько?
Где-то месяц.
Ты за месяц все забыл?
Ну да.
Он не знает, что со смолой делать. Слабый.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Босс реванш. Серебряная медаль.
Да чё у всех иммунитет?
А если иммунитет, это нехорошо.
Тогда попробуй другого героя. Если иммунитет.
Хотя стоп, у меня ж кацинка есть, и она у меня имба.
Да? Так. Что тут у нас? Ага. О, этот появился, круто. А сейчас не будет круто. Всех остальных оставляем. Правда, я бы убрала бы этого Альбеда. Он тут вообще как-то мне не срабатывает. Не успеваю.
Ты не успеваешь прожимать кнопки, что ли?
Hear my prayer.
О, нифига себе, богатый кейси. Там точно что-то полезное в этих сундуках.
Я пытаюсь, стараюсь как быстрее.
О, ветряные мои ребята прибыли.
I hear everything.
I swear by my sword.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Dumpy dumpy go! Throw them all up!
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Blazing delight! La la la!
Coming to be. Yeah.
Gather.
Нифига, еще одна лоли.
Как у него, блин. Ну как сказать? Ну...
Отряд целый у него, короче.
Да, отряд, короче, получается.
Не, у меня только одна лоли, по-моему.
Где там-то?
Да, у меня же Саю.
Как я их так четенько-то подловила-то, а?
Let it rain.
Тебе вот Бернард даже написал, что смола это чтобы этот
Да.
запустить что там, босса или данж, да?
Ну, по сути, да. А я же не знаю, где это найти.
Это подземелье проходишь, короче, босса всякого там, или подземелье там, фигачишь врагов.
Do your worst.
Короче, после смерти там надо использовать смолу, там такая фигня есть, и там можно смолу использовать.
Понятно.
Ну вот.
Так, а это что тут за мероприятие? О, награда за ход.
Hold the line. Torrance, bring refuge.
Единая лилия.
Inadmissible evidence. Boom boom. Uphill battle.
Юру что вызволяет.
Так, а что мне по квестам? Ага, мне нужно повезти глаз бури.
Barbados, guide us.
А, исследовать. Ретиска, что делать в бочке?
Let's nip that in the bud. I'll bury you.
Вообще мало.
Так, куда
Так ты
надо?
у себя также прошла. На серебро. По-моему, да?
Ну, у меня все на серебро, но я не ожидала, что...
То, что у тебя есть теперь этот боевой пропуск куплен, типа.
Не.
Или а чё?
А он сколько такой стоит?
В тенге, ну ты видел сколько?
А если это в рубли переведу?
А, наверное, это будет по-другому.
Не, это чуть дорого.
Ты о чем, Оксан? Я что-то толком не понял.
Мне тебе еще надо глаз
Оксан?
буря одолеть.
Ты о чем хотела сказать?
Ни о чем.
А что тогда ты ночевать тут? Что говорить тут?
Я говорю, что почему-то у себя я прошла побольше очков было.
Хотя я же наверху, он меня не достанет. Глазик бури ты меня не достанешь.
Он тебе верно подсказывает.
Кстати, не батл паст, а прям несколько дней.
Да. Да.
Мне иногда некогда заходить в игру.
Да. Нет,
Офигеть, он меня просто заблокировал.
Ой, такое.
Я просто...
Ладно, если я одолею все-таки этот глаз бури.
Молодец.
Но если все равно у меня наверху меня не достанет. Ты как летать научился?
Так он...
Куда он поперся?
Так он же Анема. Типа. Есть.
Ясно. Придется мне с ним драться в рукопашку. А, не, он мне так быстро одолеет.
Orders given. Orders received.
Нифига, он мне хп сносит.
Прикол, да?
Блин, я так, видимо, не успею всех остановить. Я сейчас, скорее всего, сдохну.
Сюда иди.
Witness my great undertaking.
Ну, я поняла принцип этого бития.
Бля, а чё нельзя?
Да,
Под
быстро у
ноги
него...
смотри, чтоб пол не в электро был синим.
Быстро у него откадешивается этот метеорит.
Что у него за пар?
Суя тебе. В смысле?
Когда я вот по нему стреляю.
Обожаю Сайна с этим эффектом, как у Райден. Я так поняла, что это их мать была.
Давай, я его добью.
Сайн?
Вроде все.
Или кто? А.
Я наконец добил этого глаза. Капец, как у меня смартфон нагревается, когда у меня микрофон на максах стоит.
А ты зачем так сделал?
Потому что у меня потому что чипсет Snapdragon.
Ну, а зачем ты сделал, чтобы у тебя он нагревался так? Что он там написал?
О, уже лучше. Нет, он типа Анубис, а Рейзер как дикий волк.
Ну да. Угу. Но они что-то, ну да, у того когти и у этого когти есть. Ну, тут, правда, волк призывает.
Но главное хотя бы на серебряное пройти. Это уже хорошо.
Иконки похожи. Ну, может быть, да. Так и
Окей,
есть.
попробую выбить. Пожалуйста, выпади. Да какая мне дубина на 3 звезды, алё.
Да, как всегда. Хочешь что-то выбить, не выпадает.
Не, вот почему я молюсь 10 раз.
Угу. Не, ну реально так всегда. Хочешь что-то выбить, ничего не выпадает в итоге.
Following orders. Feeling lucky today.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Time for takeoff.
КЦ надето. Ну ладно.
Here we go.
А,
Офигеть, у него венти есть, а у меня нет.
Нет, это пробный. А, слушай, это пробный.
Не, это ж проба, я вспомнил.
Ну там же написано за пробный.
Да, вспомнил.
Хан стреляет первым. Нифига, я что-то выбила еще. Ренат, ты это видел?
Достижение. Да.
Ренат, спецы надето. Угу. Ты чё сзади встал? Бешеный.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
you're going.
Yeah.
Coming to be.
Gather. I will have order.
Moment of birth.
Ай, они все там были.
Stabilize.
Ты вообще не в ту сторону, короче.
This is order.
Feel this ancient power.
Just like we rehearsed. No escape.
New punching.
Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be fast?
Класс, Винти.
Let's play.
Венти жоп.
Time for takeoff.
На нахуй.
Это как у этой, короче, если наша героиня Анема. Ты помнишь вот этот торнадо? Типа как торнадо.
I swear by my sword. Let's sweeten the deal.
That tingle?
Dumpy dumpy go! Barksy flash! Opening box of Adepti
Как-то
Tricks.
сражается она непонятно. Дорит.
1406.
Она на какую-то фигню садится и бьет.
Я еще какое-то достижение выбила, прикинь, да?
Ага.
Я у себя ничего не выбила.
Ну.
Хоть посмотреть, что я там выбила. Хан стреляет первым. Прикольно.
Это, короче, этот... это так, когда Тигнари зафигачила и это... О! События Твича. А, да.
Я забыла.
Ага, потом опять себя забудешь.
Нет. смысле? Розалию вместо Делюка. А что случилось?
Хрен знает.
А почему? У тебя Делюк голый.
А у него, короче, нету, походу, шмоток у него. Совсем. У него не на...
Нифига себе.
Шмоток у него нет совсем.
Что?
Делюк голый.
Да не, прикол в том, что шмоток нет.
Не, Сайна имба тоже, что и у меня Кандаки та же.
Да кого Оксаны Сайна есть.
Да.
Тот самый, да.
Кстати.
Поздравляю, у меня
Он
Кандаки.
5-звездочный, кстати.
А у меня 4-звездный. Фак.
О, класс. Все подохли.
Мне никогда не 5-звездные не выпадают.
Ну, Оксане один раз хотя бы Сайна выпал.
Это просто бомба.
Ага, у него тоже есть косынка, как у меня.
Да, ты прав. Эрнар, круто.
Бать, как вы все быстро говорите.
Нифига, озвучка.
Ебать, как вы все быстро заговорите.
У Эрнара я прохожу на японской озвучке.
Да они пиздец все как быстро говорят, ё-моё.
Молчать. Хорошо стоят. Учи их. Она сматерилась.
Чё это? Я пошел спать, короче. Ну ладно, давай.
В смысле?
А он написал в Дискорде, что он спать пошел.
Я пошел спать. Вот это я понимаю. Эрнар, круто. И все равно серебряная медаль, хотя уже 1992.
Так нихера себе, ты как всех быстро херачишь, ему.
Ты знаешь, как у меня уже рука устала?
Но. Так это как так-то, блин? Как на золото это херачить, так чтобы на золото получилось? Это знаешь, каким надо быть? Наверное, быстрым.
Тем не менее, я получила за прохождение вот этой ляльки.
Это надо, капец, наверное, быстрым темпом вот так вот фигачить, еще как-то на золото сделать. Это уже... Я вообще в офиге.
Это как на пианино.
Ага.
Клинок бессмертного клана Тенгу. Вот Делюк тут самое то будет. Нехило бить. Сянь-Линь. Ну...
А вот, кстати, у него тут... Не, надо брать пробного.
Прости, Эрнар, но они...
А у него нету этого... Шмоток у него просто.
Сянь-Линь нормально бьет. Поверь. Этих мы всех зажарим сейчас.
Ну, я-то Сянь-Линь еще больше бьет. Не, я имею в виду, у тебя там еще больше бьет, чем вот это пробное.
Думаешь?
Ну, думаю, да.
Она бы под Альведа бы била хорошо. По мордам получил нечаянно. Эй. Еще один.
風よ、私に答えるのだ。
はじけろ、火力全開。おお。やい。我が名はドワクシン君なり。
Все мелкие собраны у меня тут.
Ага.
全部ドカーン。えへっ。はあ。やあ。やい。
天道、ここにあり。やっふ。天理チョーク。はっや、やり。
頼むよこれアンバー。触んな。
Так. А.
ウサギ伯爵出撃。もう逃げ道はないよ。試合をしよう。
Где кто? А, да?
火炎よ、燃やし尽くせ。判決を下す。
見えないだろ、根こそぎにしてあげる。逃がさない。 瞬く間にふっはっふん試練満員だよ一応目を覆えば健康よ世の乱れを切り尽くせ急がなはっ剣に誓うどこにいるのか
Блин, а время-то все.
Но уже лучше, чем было, поверь.
Ну, серебряное. Ну.
О, Эльнар, не хочешь?
Зайти. Да?
Какой баннер будем бить? У тебя 10 как раз таки. Нилу?
Какой крутанем?
10 раз столько.
10 раз у него можно крутануть?
Нилу. А, Нилу? Окей. Ну посмотрим, что у тебя прилетит. О, пятизвездочное что-то летит.
Пятизвездочный, говоришь?
Да.
Ни хрена.
Что-то пятизвездочное прилетело. А. Тебе не повезло, Мона прилетела.
А, да, опять что ли? Это дубликат.
А, ты тут уже все израсходовал.
Дубликат, короче, выпал опять. Ой, ладно. Письмо. Покрутки но по подкрутам осталось. А, ну, хорошо.
Ну-ка, что, тут я все прошла.
Ну да.
Бесконечное вращение планет. Увеличивает уровень навыка звездный фантазм на 3. Максимальный уровень 15.
Вот такое тебе созвездие выпало. Бесконечное вращение планет.
А что было бы, если бы Джин упала?
То же самое, дубликат был бы. Или подожди, у него все есть созвездия на нее?
4 созвездия. Было бы.
А, да? А нафига еще одна Джин? А, 4 было бы созвездий, если бы Джин упала. А выпала не Джин. сожалению, нет. Мы поломона. Почему-то.
Это я так и не поняла, что делать.
Здесь?
Да.
М.
Слишком сложно.
Там какие-то испытания мы проваливали. Я что-то тоже ничего не понял. Да?
Угу. Угу. Нехило наборчик.
Ну да. Чего? Может Делюк упасть и Цици, и Кацин, и Мона?
Так как вы меня
Короче,
увидели?
А?
Как
Они
меня
тебя
увидели?
увидели.
Капец, Мона бьет всех.
Угу. Куки Синобу, а потом в итоге Делюк упал, а потом Куки Синобу. Да?
Ага. Что ты тут шо? Арнольд, а почему ты не выполняешь вот эти задания?
А я не знаю, что я них не выполняю.
Оу. Надо, короче, как-то долететь. Ну, что, ну, можно, в принципе. Ну все, я баиньки. Спасибо, Оксана, за вечер. Пожалуйста.
Пожалуйста.
Спокойной ночи.
Спокойной ночи.
Та-та! Ой, зря она тут стоит. Ау. Ясно.
Она тут цветы продает. М? Опа. И чё, прочитайте Хиличуру стихи? Капец, у них язык-то, помнишь, какой тут? Капец, да? А, ну да, вон какой язык. А в итоге там хер поймешь, что нажимать, да? Что это, типа, неправильно нажал, они на тебя напали, что ли? А у кого-то удавалось правильно нажать?
Наверное.
Чтобы они не напали.
Угу.
Потому что мы что-то тут вообще нет, наверное, не поймем, что нажимать, да?
Ну.
Что-то не так нажали, и все, опять ничего, и они начали быть агрессивными, да?
Нормально.
Угу.
Это где? И как добраться?
Нахрена так далеко? Вот сюда надо добраться. Блин, и эти еще пришли.
А смотри, у него у самого ХП тратится.
У него самого тратится, да?
Смотри, да.
Ну. Чё за бред? А, все. Вот так активировали. О, телефон приперлись. А, это артерию земли мы активируем. Монолит артерии земли. Помнишь еще такие задания, где надо было защищать монолит артерии земли?
Да.
Да, я помню, как ты там бомбил из того, что они разрушали эти монолиты. Ты еще тогда с телефона играла.
Помню. Да. Нужно скоро закончить.
先名誉を牽制へせい
せいせいルテン。聞きたまえ。ここにて命ずる。はやあ。もっと早く。
星と深淵。無事今日の依頼を星と深淵を目指
Я предлагаю на этом завершить наш вечер и пойти всем нам отдыхать. Всем спасибо за просмотр, всем удачи, до новых встреч.
Всем пока.